Hello YouTube, and welcome back to a different kind of challenge. Over the year I've done these Pokemon challenges, I've gone out of my way to make these games as hard as possible. Today, we are going to do the exact opposite. Over a year ago, I played Pokemon Crystal only using a Mewtwo that knew struggle. To date, it's one of my more popular videos. I thought about recreating it in Generation 3 using the mascot of Pokemon Emerald, Rayquaza. Yeah, I'm not doing that this time. Maybe for a future video of one of the other Generation 3 mascots. Today, I want to see how fast I can beat Pokemon Emerald only using a Rayquaza. Because, come on, we all know it's possible. I will be following all my usual rules that I use for all my solo runs, such as no items in battle. And since Rayquaza can learn every HM you need to progress through the game, I don't need an HM slate this time around. Yep, Rayquaza is gonna learn all of the HMs. I am so sorry. Some additional rules I will be adding this time around is no grinding. For the most part, I'll only battle trainers I can't avoid, but if a trainer looks my way, there's not much I can do about that. Also, I'm going to be keeping count of how many times I get KO'd in this challenge, and whenever I get KO'd, I'm gonna take a shot, and we'll have to record as such. Because hopefully a tipsy Jeff will be more entertaining than this challenge, and I feel confident I won't die, hopefully. By the way, I'm writing this as I go, so I don't know how many times I will die. Leave your bets in the comments below on how drunk you'll think I'll be by the end of this. Alright, here we go. After getting out the back of the moving truck my loving mother stuffed me in, we introduce ourselves to our neighbor who walks in before my kleptomaniac can kick in. I head to the route above to save Professor Birch from a level 2 Zigzagoon. I grab a Pokeball, and it just so happened to contain the dragon from the heavens, Rayquaza. I easily shoo the Zigzagoon away, and when we get back to Professor Birch's lab, he says I should go see what his son is up to. He challenges me to a battle, and we easily beat him. Now it's time to start my journey proper, by running away from every wild Pokemon we encounter like a scared little child, and avoiding every human possible, because people are the dick. After avoiding anything that breathes as much as possible, and getting a how to catch Pokemon lesson from Wally, I guess he doesn't know that I'm a Pokeball expert, we head to Pelberg, and we chase out Team Aqua. Now it's time to face Roxanne, and I'm at a type disadvantage. If I win this battle, I get the TM for Rock Tomb, which she isn't shy about showing off. The only attacking move I know is Twister, a decent Dragon-type move. And if you don't know, all Dragon-type moves in Generation 3 hit on the special side. But even hitting Geodude on its weaker special defense, I'm still taken out by Roxanne's first Geodude. So yeah, great start. Well, that could have gone better. But hey, what can you do? Rules are rules are rules. Yay! Damn you, Roxanne. Alright, that was terrible. And let's keep going. Attempt number 2. And yes, my level is higher. These trainers won't stop staring at me. I get a crit on our first Geodude, taking out in one shot. I actually get quite lucky on this attempt, getting quite a few critical hits and flinches. It was still a close battle, but I'm able to grind through and grab my first badge. And all this took me about 26 minutes. Now, yet again, I have to get some files Team Aqua stole again from this Devoncorp I just helped not more than 10 minutes ago, as well as this old man's Pico. I'm not sure what a Pico is. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of British tea. I again pound Team Aqua to the ground, give this old man his Pico tea back, and get the goods back to Mr. Stone, who decides that maybe I should keep an eye on the goods, and deliver them to Slateport, as well as a letter to Steven in Dewford. But first, I have a date with Brawly. I feel good heading into this battle. This time, I'm going with a type advantage. Even with Brawly feeding his Pokemon potions, I am easily able to take up Brawly's Machop and Meditite. Rayquaza learns Ancient Power in the process, which I was happy about as I only had 3 PP left for Twister. Now, I just have to take out Makuhita to secure the bag. Thanks to the Oron Berry Makuhita had on him, he was just able to survive 3 twisters. I land an Ancient Power, but thanks to the bulk up Makuhita used earlier, it lives on 1 HP, then finishes me off, making me 2-0 in gym battles. Okay, I did not expect to be back here this quickly. Damn you. Moving on! My rematch goes a lot smoother. I 2-hit KO all of his Pokemon thanks to some lucky flinches, and the fact that Brawly didn't use Bulk Up a bajillion times. I attain badge number 2 with a current play time of 49 minutes. Now we can deliver the letter to Steven and head to Slateport to drop off the goods. Team Aqua yet again tries to steal them from me, but I easily thwart them off. I'm actually surprised I can pronounce thwart at this point. Heading up to Malval City, I run into my rival, a term I'm using very loosely here, and easily sweep his entire team. But in this battle, Rayquaza does learn Dragon Claw, so that's nice. Now it's time for Watson. With my recently learnt Dragon Claw, I 0-hit KO his first 2 Pokemon. Sadly, his Electric Static ability paralyzes me. Magneton's out now, the only Pokemon he has that can resist both my stabs. I get a lucky crit, but it does some serious damage to me before going down. Magnetic comes out and finishes me off. These gym battles really aren't working out for me. Like my pronunciation at this point. Okay, so maybe Rayquaza is not as OP as I thought it was. I guess this isn't like Mewtwo Gen 1. No, Rayquaza's kind of sucking right now. He's disappointing me. I am a disappointed father. You're gonna kill me, Rayquaza. You're gonna kill me. Let's go. And on my next 2 attempts, I am taken out by Magneton. That crit I got earlier really mattered. Not even 3 badges in yet. This is 4, I think? 4? And I guess I might as well take 5 now. My god. This was a terrible idea. What, I think this was a good idea. I didn't really. Ugh. 2 back-to-back, bad idea. 2 back-to-back was bad. Very bad. Oh, man. Oh. I'm good. We're still good. Don't worry. We're in this together. Actually, don't do what I'm doing. It's a terrible idea. Seriously. Drink responsibly. On my 4th attempt, I am able to take out Magneton. I have a good amount of HP, but I'm also paralyzed. Things seem to be going well as Dragon Claw looks to be a 2-hit KO. My heart sinks, however, when I lose 2 turns in a row to paralysis. I may die before I get to Elite 4. Seriously, don't drink alcohol like this. Thankfully, instead of attacking me, Magnetric just howls for a couple of turns. I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing his name now, but I'm too tipsy to care. It's probably taking pity on my liver right about now. Allowing us to hit another Dragon Claw for the win. Total playtime, 1 hour, 33 minutes. I head off to Mount Chiami to help Team Aqua stop Team Magma from activating a volcano. The Battle of Maxi was nothing to write home about. All of his Pokemon went down after a couple of hits. After that longer and necessary detour, I can finally go for Badge 4. Here, I again have a clear type advantage. So while I didn't think this battle would be too hard, my last battle with Watson still had me, and my poor liver, on edge. However, my fears were for naught, as I one-shot Flannery's first 2 Pokemon. Camerupt goes down 3 attacks after wasting a turn to heal, as does her last Pokemon, Torkoal. I don't think the Ancient Power boost or crit really mattered, but I finally obtained a badge on my first try, with a runtime just over 2 hours and 10 minutes. I beeline back to Petalburg to face my dad. My god, the alcohol is really getting to me. I beeline back to Petalburg to face my dad for Badge 5. Again, things were going well. Norman, Spinda, and Vigoroth for an easy KO, Lunoon just loses a Dragon Claw and wastes a turn healing, but still nothing to make me sweat. Last out is Slacking. A Dragon Claw just takes it over half health. It answers back with Yawn. I know Truant would be in effect, so I thought this would be a good time to set with Dragon Dance before I passed out. In hindsight, I should have just attacked again so Norman wastes its non-Truant turn healing. Rayquaza's nap lasts longer than I would have liked, as I do not wake up in time. Slacking finishes me off with Facade. Never again. Never again. This was terrible. This is hell. This is living hell. Giratina could not think of a worse punishment. Sorry, a fly flew in my face. On my rematch, I decided to take my chances on going for the Ancient Power Boost. Something that doesn't work out for me as Slacking almost takes me out with Counter. I knew 2 Dragon Claws would finish it off, and I had a Truant turn to work with. With all the confidence in the world, I go for Dragon Claw, and thanks to a crit, I take it out, get badge number 5 and the HM for Surf. Runtime, 2 hours, 26 minutes. After thwarting Team Aqua again and my rival testing his abilities against me, spoilers, it doesn't go well, we now get an opportunity to go for a 6th badge against Skyla. And what seems to be a running theme in this run, I take her Swablu and her sometimes scary Altaria out in one shot. Pelipper puts up a decent fight, thanks to Confusion and protects hacks. But ultimately, I take it out. Her final Pokemon, Skarmory, doesn't fare any better. I grab my 6th badge without having tortured my liver anymore. Runtime, 3 hours, 10 minutes. After that, I sneak into Team Magma's hideout where I witness Maxie waking up Groudon like an idiot. I then beat him and his Pokemon out for his stupidity. Now it's on to Lilycove for badge number 7. Tate and Liza are double battle experts, and will not battle me unless I have 2 active Pokemon in my party. So, I bring in the cast form that was gifted to me when I was at the Weather Institute. Cast form is taken out immediately while I go to town spamming Surf. I know the attack will be slightly weakened due to double battle mechanics, but since 3 of their 4 Pokemon are weak to water, I figure it's the best move I got right now. Eventually, the 2-on-1 situation becomes too much for Rayquaza, and it's taken out. Rayquaza? You have betrayed me for the 7th time. 7 times I've had to do this. Why? What have I ever done to you? Why are you doing this to me? Come on. All I ask is for a nice, clean, overpowered run. Mewtwo would be so disappointed in you. And so am I! And that's the story for my next 5 attempts. I get close, but by the time I get to the last 2 Pokemon in the red, I'm using the red as well, and thus overpowered. Not to mention, I've been extremely unlucky when it comes to crits against me. Okay, you know what? You broke me. You actually broke me. I am not taking any more shots. I'm gonna take 1 more. Where's my shot glass? Yeah, I'm taking 1 more because I'm not taking 5 shots. I would literally have to take 12 shots if I don't know where I'm going with this. If I, 12 shots, that kill me. Well, probably wouldn't kill me, but I'd probably be very regretful the next morning. So, this here, this is shot number 8. This is the last shot I'm going to take because there's a lesson in all this. And the lesson is, know your limits. Don't go past your limits. Especially when it comes to alcohol. It's the #1 cause for dementia. And a bunch of other things that really aren't good for you. So the moral of the story is, don't drink alcohol like this. So, for the sake of a lesson, this is going to be the last shot I'm going to take. Cheers. Don't try this at home. But after a while, I do eventually get a lucky run and a crit allowing me to get the W and my 7th badge. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Now I gotta stop Archie before he wakes up Kyogre. Nope, too late. We're doomed. Alright, Now I gotta go to Sky Pillar and wake up Rayquaza before the entire home region goes to shit. My Rayquaza just can't be bothered to do it. It's just as hammered as I am right now. Alright, home to save. Time for badge number 8. Juan, in all honesty, is scary. The only thing I wasn't too worried about was his love disc. I used bulk up to increase my attack power. The only thing I was worried about was being confused. Love disc knows Water Pulse and Sweet Kiss, which both moves can cause confusion. Not to press my luck, I decided to just set up one Bulkum to see if that could sweep his team. And it does just that. Even Kingdra, the Pokemon I was really worried about, went down in 2 attacks. With Kingdra out of the way, the rest of his team was a cakewalk. Thus, I gained badge number 8. Now I have all 8 badges, and it only took me a little over 6 hours. After bumping around Victory Road for a bit, I make my way to the Elite Four. But first, I gotta make a quick pit stop at Lily Cove to visit the move deleter. Have Rayquaza forget all the useless moves and teach it Earthquake and Fly and Shockwave. I could make this a little harder by only going with HM moves, but since I'm trying to beat this game as fast as possible, and as sober as possible, I figured this was my best shot, as clearly one of these 2 things is not going very well. Sorry for my slurring. Time to get to work. First up, Sydney. I thought Mariana's Intimidate would factor more into this battle, but I was thankfully wrong. Surf 1-shots and 2-hit KOs Absol, and the rest of his team goes down just as easy. Alright, good start. Next up is Phoebe. She is every solo runner's nightmare. She'll waste countless turns spamming Protect, and if that doesn't work, she'll just confuse you and put a curse on your sorry ass. This battle took way longer than I thought it would. Nothing seemed to go my way. I'd either go down the curse or be frozen today. After countless attempts, I finally get the luck I need to get past Phoebe, living on just 1 HP. It's a good thing I decided to stop drinking, or I'm pretty sure I'd be dead right about now. Next up is Glacia. She has a team full of ice types, otherwise known as not a good time for me. 2 attacks from any of her Pokemon will take out Rayquaza, just like this challenge to take out my remaining brain cells. I just throw myself into this battle over and over and over again until I level up enough to one-shot her entire team. Last up is Drake. We both have dragons, but mine is a gift from the heavens, so he doesn't stand a chance. This battle only took me a couple of tries. It did help when Rayquaza learned Outrage. Only one obstacle left. The champion, Wallace. A couple of Earthquakes takes out Wailord. 1 Earthquake takes out Tentacruel. Milotic is out next. And if anything was going to take me out, this would be the Pokemon for the job. I go right in with Outrage. Now all I can do is hope that Outrage takes out before Fatigue steps in. Lord Arceus is on my side this time around, as I get 3 turns of Outrage, taking Milotic out in turn 3. But Wallace still has 3 Pokemon in the back. And next out is Gyarados. Intimidate is useless as all Dragon-type moves are special in this generation. Outrage takes out Gyarados. Ludicolo is out next. I just kept going for Outrage, as I didn't want to risk hurting myself in midair. Unfortunately, for the next 3 turns, I just hit myself in confusion. Now my HP is so low, just about anything could take me out. Thankfully, all Ludicolo does is make clones of itself. Thankfully, on turn 4, I land an Outrage and one-shot Ludicolo. Last out is Whiscash. Rayquaza is still thinking straight, which I cannot say the same for me. I get 1 more turn of Outrage, and secure myself as the champion of Hoenn. And it only took me a little under 9.5 hours. Just slightly longer than an average workday. So yeah, all in all, this challenge wasn't nearly as challenging as some of my previous challenges. You know what I'm trying to say. Because, I said challenges 4 times. I'm too drunk, so I'm gonna try and conjure up some final thoughts here, but those 8 shots are really starting to get to me by the end of this recording session. So yeah, I thought this would actually be a lot easier than it was. I didn't think I would end up dying so much that I had to literally stop drinking. I thought Rayquaza would just breeze through everything. But no, that wasn't the case. Rayquaza is OP. Don't get me wrong. It was the first Pokemon to actually be banned from Ubers to make its own tier called Anything Goes. But it goes to show you that Rayquaza in Generation 3 is not a Gen 1 Mewtwo, where I'm pretty sure it could blast through anything. Actually, I know it could blast through anything because J Rose made a video on it, and we're literally blasted through everything because Mewtwo is broken, and so is Gen 1. Just like my brain is right now. Anyway, I'm just rambling on at this point. If there's anything you thought I could have done differently, maybe not drinking would be a good idea, let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe for the algorithm. I can't pronounce algorithm, but you know, or just do it for my liver. 1 like equals 1 purr for my liver. Thank you all again for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.